The Devil's Religion: How Satanism Has Shaped History, People, and Music Over the Years. Written by Benjamin Ridley. Narrated by Don T. By. Chapter 1. Introduction. Satanism is, without a doubt, a mind-boggling marvel. It has been the subject of various definitions that feature its multiple perspectives and directions. From a verifiable sociological perspective, Satanism can be described as worship or reverence for Satan, or the devil, in the Bible, either through organized events or repeated social or formal rituals, whether viewed personally or as a simple image. From a philosophical perspective, one ought to argue, all matters being equal, that Satanism even falls to worship Satan explicitly, or at least. Denying its reality, keeping up contempt of God, and trying those enchanted and mysterious practices, frequently shameless and savage, would permit a man to become like God. Evil has consistently had its appeal on man. The devil has been the hero, second to none, of the numerous mainstream stories throughout the long term. Through the Middle Ages, up to the cutting-edge period, the epic of Devil, at the order of his armies, was a homegrown reality told before the hearth, the evening before hitting the sack. In the squares and roads, exhibitions and mimes have been prepared wherein the devil become the horrendous hero responsible for erasing the reap, slaughtering creatures, claiming the spirits of fellows to push them to viciousness. He was generally in the hail and the storm, in flood and the dry spell. Priests from the pulpit of the holy places roared against him, and against the individuals who let themselves be enticed by him. In the meantime, from the trims of the smudged glass windows and the frescoes on the dividers of similar houses of worship, his face, jeering and deriding, stuck out, encompassed by his armies, slim, tricky, malignant, and alarming appearances. What's more the force ascribed to him expanded, the more his fascination with man developed. Man, drawing on his own creative mind, has continually given a face and a body to any heavenly element. The devil as God is no exception. To approach them easily, man has depicted them in his own image, and put down the biblical part of Genesis that God needs to make man in his image and likeness. Furthermore, suppose God represents infinite and everlasting goodness. In this case, the devil embodies the essence of the terrible, the person who opposes the pompous transgressions of God and becomes an incredible and extraordinary adversary, the divine power of this world. The revolutionary leading heavenly army, as Christian custom shows, puts the devil in a practically exalted position and transforms the notorious display of defiance of God in the personalities of a few into a collection of success. The outcome is thought of brilliance in the arrogance and force of the devil. Thus, not much if somebody chooses to put themselves at his administration. Lucifer, in the allegory, turns into the one who anarchist, and his self-importance, confused appears to give an excellent beginning to evil. A book of satanic ceremonies says, "Yet Satan, whose name signifies rival, illuminates spirits with the flash of disobedience. It was all in all correct to free Barabbas and kill Christ. It was the triumph of the planner of the battle of a group for opportunity against the individuals who needed to provide for Caesar what was not Caesar's."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?